Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Open Great League and let's run this different team. So we're just going to try out the Annihilape paired with the Lickitung and the Dewgong. So they switch out into the Raichu. Raichu here is interesting because they potentially could know Wild Charge, Thunder Punch, Break. Sometimes they're even using Charm as the fast move, so kind of a spice pick here. We do tank the first Break as it does debuff the defense. This next one here, we're going to shield just to keep this Lickitung healthy. We didn't want to potentially get farmed down by any additional fast moves. So we're going to throw up the Body Slam right there. And they actually are able to get to another move. So this Raichu actually breaking down the Lickitung pretty well. So we do maintain alignment. We're going to throw this Body Slam right back at this Abomasnow here. We're going to be able to come back in with our Annihilape. Annihilape here does get a couple counters in, and now they're going to have to tank this Energy Ball. We do tank it. We're looking for the farm down. We do get the farm down, which is great. And let's see what they have in the back here. Oh, it ends up being the Runerigas. Runerigas here is going to have to tank the first Night Slash. Then we're going to go into our Dewgong and get these super effective Icy Winds. One Rock Tomb goes through. I don't think we got the debuff right there, so we do survive that. And now we're going to have to try to win the game with the Dewgong, and we are going to CAP tie onto the Rock Tomb. They are going to take out the Dewgong, but luckily the Annihilape did have a sliver of health, and one counter goes through for the win. So GG Star Button. Very close game. Nice spice pick by them. That Raichu ended up doing a lot of work, considering it took down the Lickitung into the 2 shields. All right, we got the Annihilape versus this Shadow Dragonair. They are going to have to think about shielding this move here, as Shadow Dragonair isn't that tanky. They do decide to shield, and it looks like they disconnected or something. They did throw up a shield, so interesting what's happening right now. I think they lagged a little bit. Yeah, they did lag. So they ended up throwing up a shield, switching into their Vigoroth. This Vigoroth would have been able to get good damage towards our own Lickitung, but we would be able to chip away with our own Body Slams. We probably would have only got the Vigoroth into the yellow, but we were going to be able to get a good lead or a good matchup in the back if they decided to come back in with that Dragonair, because we did have the Dewgong. So it looks like they have lagged out, unfortunately. I think the Dragonair decided to come back in. And okay, so they did have Golbat in the back, so they were kind of double weak to our Dewgong in the back. So that Dewgong would have done well against their backline, especially taking out their Vigoroth and being able to deal with the Dewgong. Or sorry, being able to deal with the Dragonair and the Golbat with our Dewgong right there. So I think we still would have been in a favorable position, but unfortunately they did lag out. So GG's. On to the next game. So we got pretty much a pretty balanced team, as the Annihilape is protected by the Lickitung, General Safe Swap, and the Dewgong. So here we kind of have a weird matchup. We definitely don't want the Charger Bug onto our Dewgong, so we're just going to stay in. They did go for the bait. X-Scissor bait right there is not effective. We do get the shield, and now we have the slight energy advantage as the Charger Bug decides to throw another move here. Ends up being the Crunch, so they were running X-Scissor Crunch version. Here we're going to look to get the second shield. We do get the second shield, and then they're going to throw another move. We think that this is going to be X-Scissor. We do survive it. So, okay, they snipe our energy with the Lantern, but now they're switch locked. We're going to come in with our Lickitung here. Lickitung is up a shield, so we should be able to take care of this Lantern fairly easily. One Power Whip is going to be able to go through. This is not going to KO, but it's going to get, I don't know, like 60% damage right there. We get them into the red after a couple more licks. We know that we can survive another move, but we're going to shield here because we want this Lickitung pretty healthy, and we want to see what they have in the bag. So one Body Slam goes through. They end up having the Annihilape in the back, so they had a great matchup in the back. We do have the Dewgong here. This Dewgong is going to have to tank a Shadow Ball. It does tank the Shadow Ball. We have this Charge about to deal with still. We know that this Icy Wind will barely not take it out, and we're looking for the farm now. So we do get the farm now. We're looking for one more Icy Wind, and unfortunately not able to get there. And we're about 2 fast moves away from the Power Whip. So GG's to our opponents. Definitely shouldn't have allowed that Lickitung to be shielded, because we needed that shield for the Dewgong, I think. Alright, here we are going to see Annihilape. We're going to go into our Lickitung right here. This Lickitung is going to potentially get to a move. They do decide to shield, so we do get them to invest a shield. Here we're going to allow... Okay, we're actually going to shield here so that we could potentially get to the Power Whip. We do get to the Power Whip, and this is basically going to get a shield or get the KO. So we do, in fact, get that Annihilape out of here. And now we got to deal with this Magnezone. Magnezone does end up getting the Mirror Shot bait. So now we are down a shield, but we do have the Dewgong onto the Mantine at least. We should be okay as far as this matchup. We are going to be able to debuff them. So this Icy Wind gets good neutral damage, but they also debuff their Aerial Aces. We should be able to survive at least 2 more Aerial Aces. It looks like we're going to be able to survive up to 3 Aerial Aces after this Icy Wind. This Icy Wind does get this potentially low, so they do invest a shield. And now we got to see if they're going to switch out, because the timers are up and our opponent here does decide to switch out when we switch out, which allows us to farm down the Magnezone, and now we're going to be able to get to a move. This Night Slash probably doesn't take it. Oh, it does take it out, so good recognition right there, throwing the Night Slash as soon as we have it to take out the Mantine. That is GG's right there. So nice comeback by us. On to the next game. We do have we do have the Lickitung doing some good work right there. So here we're going to try to catch a move, because they are going to probably throw the Hydro Cannon. We do catch the Hydro Cannon onto the Dewgong. And now let's see what they end up doing. They do build up some more energy, and they bring back their own Dewgong. So nice to know that they don't have a counter to this Dewgong, and now we kind of have information that they necessarily don't have an Electro type or maybe a fighter. So we're going to debuff them here, and we're going to throw this Draw Run to ensure us that we are going to be able to exit out of this matchup. Because the switch clocks are kind of misaligned, we're going to allow them to throw this move. We know that we can survive it, save this energy, and then go into our Annihilape and get a little bit of more energy. Here we're going to throw the move right on CAP tie, because we have the energy. Shadow Ball goes through, takes out the Dewgong. Now we have to deal with this Feraligatr. We know that the Feraligatr has some energy. We are going to show this first one, but we can throw this Night Slash here to potentially get them low enough. Let's see if they invest the shield. They do get the shield. We do get the boost, forcing them to use another Hydro Cannon right here. We are going to let this one go, and now we're going to come in with our Lickitung. Lickitung is looking for a farm down, I believe, because we know that they have Dewgong still, right? So, oh, sorry, no Dewgong. They have the Trevenant in the back. Trevenant here is going to struggle against this Lickitung, so we're going to apply the full pressure. We do get that last shield, and now we know the formula. We either have to get to this Power Whip right here. Oh, a little bit of frame drops. Oh, okay. We are going to have to shield here so that we get this Power Whip to go up, and then we're going to try to use the Licks, I believe. This Power Whip here is resisted, gets it into the red, forcing them to use some energy, but they are not going to be able to make it. So it allows us to get to this body stem, and they decide to GG's quit. So well played by us. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.